Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection. Back in 2021, I did a video on games I was on the hunt for 2021, and to my surprise, I couldn't believe how many of those games that I mentioned that I actually picked up over the course of 2021. And I thought, okay, let's do another video for 2022 and what I am really on the lookout for over the next 12 months. And I've already had a really amazing start to 2022 with two major pickups, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, and also a it's not Japanese, it's a Mega Drive 2 from Thailand, brand new. Everything inside was brand new. So that is an amazing start to the year. And I got thinking, what do I really want to focus on for 2022? And to be honest, it is going to be a lot of Sega stuff, I'm hoping. I really wanted to get a lot of Dreamcast games back, but realistically, the prices of the games that I want to get, and there would be like 30 games I want to get back in the collection. I had the Dreamcast back in the day. I was really disappointed when Sega discontinued the Dreamcast, and out of frustration and anger, I decided, well, I'm going to sell my Dreamcast, American Dreamcast, all my American games, and to this day it still really eats away at me. It was, it was something that I really wish I didn't do, because I had such an amazing collection, and it is such an amazing console, and a lot of gamers now realizing just how incredible this machine was and just how many great games there was on it. And I've seen prices going from $200 up to $300. So the games that I want to get back, it's just going to be so far out of my price range, not unless I find an amazing deal, which is something that's, you're not going to find it because the scalpers have really taken over the market, I feel. But if I could find some RPGs, already got Skies of Arcadia. I think Evolution 1 and 2, I really enjoyed those games. Another game I really enjoyed on the Dreamcast was a game called Silver. It was an RPG, it was on PC as well. Very underrated title. There's a lot of stuff on there. I just, if I can find something that I really want, and there's 30 games, I have to sit down and really make a list out of that. But if I could find at least a couple of those over the course of 2022, I'd be really happy with that. Now I've got the Mega Drive 2 back. I was thinking, do I open it? And I'm thinking, no, keep it sealed, just leave it as is, because it's such a talking point for my collection. I really don't want to open this thing up, and most of my games are Japanese Mega Drive games. So I was thinking, over the course of this year, I would probably like to pick up a Japanese Mega Drive, the original one, not the Mega Drive 2. I really enjoyed that original Mega Drive, so with the Japanese games, I'm thinking I could probably do that. I don't need it to be boxed. I already got something that's brand new and sealed in box, so that will be something that I really want to get. Now with the Mega Drive games, one game in particular, Super Shinobi, or as we know it here in the West, Revenge of Shinobi, I really don't like the cover art on the Japanese version, but because I do like to collect the Japanese games, I would probably have to go with that. So there's a lot of other games out there, and you just have a look at the Mega Drive, the Genesis collection that came out a couple of years ago. I'm going through it and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get this back. So also I think Mystic Defender, which was a great game on the Mega Drive, the sequel to Spellcaster that was on the Master System. So that's what I want to do with the Mega Drive. Now I keep talking about Sega because I thought it'd be so cool to get back a Sega Saturn. I only have two games on the Saturn, and it's Nights in the Dreams and the original Tomb Raider, along with the, I think it was Christmas Nights, that little demo disc that Sega gave us all those years ago. It's something that was really cool. But again, here we are in 2022. Prices of the Sega Saturns are really high. Games are even higher. And I just feel like I'm probably about 7 or 8 years too late to collect for the Saturn and also the Dreamcast. Whereas the Mega Drive is still accessible, but I'm seeing the Mega Master System going up in price as well. But with the Saturn, yeah, I would love to get a Sega Saturn back in the collection so I can play Nights in the Dreams and Christmas Nights, all that sort of stuff again. But I'm thinking I would have to go down the road of repro games, which I see on Xe. I see a lot of that stuff on Xe, where I don't know if you need something to go in the top of the Mega Drive and the cartridge slot to be able to play these repro games, but it's an alternative, and that's what we have to look at moving forward, because price of the original games, it's insane. It really is. So yeah, if I can get a Mega Drive back, that would be a Sega Saturn back, that would be really cool. Now, Master System, I am on a quest to rebuild my RPG collection. I have Phantasy Star. I really want to get Miracle Warriors, which isn't that great game, but it was something that I really enjoyed back then. And this came, I think that I played that after Years to Vanish Army, and that's another game I want to get back. So after I finished Phantasy Star, I went straight into Years. Then it was Miracle Warriors, Gavilius. Gavilius is another game that was more of like a platform action adventure game. I remember the character couldn't turn around and go back. He had to always keep moving forward, which was interesting. Golden Axe Warriors, there's about $1,000 already for those games. It's just ridiculous. But I did do a video on you must buy Sega Master System games now, and I really feel like I've left it too late yet again. I cannot believe that, but I left it too late to collect for these things. I've been more focusing on other stuff, which it's fine, but again, I've left it go too late for this sort of stuff, and it's really going to come down to if I find some bargains locally, because I'm not going to really find that stuff on eBay. I did pick up Psycho Fox just, I think it was the end of 2021 for the Master System in amazing condition, so that was really cool. But those RPGs I want to get back, and there's a couple of other games as well I want to try and get back for the Master System, but yet again, something like Sonic Spinball is already selling for well over $200 here in Australia. There's also, I think, Wonder Boy and Monster World, or Monster World, I think it is, which was like a port from the Mega Drive version, and that thing is well over $200 as well. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of luck to try and find these things. As far as the original PlayStation, I've only got about 5 games on the original PlayStation, and back in the day I had a great collection, sold it off to get the PS2 and all that sort of stuff. But definitely if I can find some PlayStation games like the Spyro series, although I do have it on the PS4, I think for nostalgia reasons I would love to go back and have maybe 20 of the best PlayStation games. I don't want to try and, I don't want to go too crazy with that, but 20 of the most amazing games that I remember playing from back in the day. Pandemonium, which was by Crystal Dynamics, was an amazing game. Yeah, I would have to sit down and really think about what I would really want to do for that. Now, another piece of hardware that I really wanted to get end of last year, but I don't know if it was to do with COVID, it didn't get released here on Amazon Australia, and it was the TurboGrafx 16. I can pick it up with the PC Engine, but I just want to pick up the American version, which I've seen it on eBay going for over $1,000, but here in Australia I've seen the PC Engine going for maybe $250, so there's an option there. But I just want to have that little mini system, because back in the day I used to go into the Grey Import store and play games like Bonk's Adventure and all that sort of stuff. That was really cool. It was a great system that never got released here thanks to Last Gamer. Man, why did you do that? There was an episode of Last Gamer, I think it was the PC Engine, where it didn't get released because of him. Yeah, but it was a great console, and I did play it in the Grey Import store. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to get back. I am trying to recollect some of the, again, probably about 20 of the best Super Nintendo games, and I've been pretty lucky because I found on AliExpress a really good seller that does really good repro games. It works, it looks great, and I've got 3 coming in the mail. I've already picked up a couple of games that was on my wish list for last year, and realized that games like Turtles in Time, which goes for like $500+, I'm not going to be able to afford that, so I have to go down the path of repro games, which I don't mind. They look and they play the same, they're just not the originals, but in you know, for me, I've got them in the collection, so they're fine. It doesn't really worry me, but yeah, there's a couple of games I want to get for that. So yeah, that's my main aim for 2022, is rebuilding whatever I can for the Sega library. Is just, I don't know, it's just getting Soul Reaver on the Dreamcast, also the Mega Drive 2. It was like, it's really like, I really want to do this. I really want to try and get those consoles back, because they did mean so much to me, and those games, especially in the Master System, you know, that's where it all began for me. So those games that I played all those years ago and put so many hours into, it really means something to me. And to be able to have them back in the collection, it's something that would give me satisfaction. I guess you could say that, yes, here's the library I had back in the day, and now it's here again, and they'll never let it go again. So yeah, let's see how we go over the course of 2022 with my pickups videos, and I'll try and point out what I was talking about in this video. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that. So next time, guys, bye.